Welcome to the Webby and O'Neill channel. Webby's with me now. Webby, battling game, good 3 points. What's your opinion on it, my mate?
That game last year, we drawed or we lose. You know what I mean? Great battling performance. And I just said to you before we come on air, we look so much more tired than we both played Thursday night. You know, I don't know the West Ham team from Thursday. Was it the similar one to today? They looked a lot fresher, but battling massive 3 points, that's all. Because like I say again, this time last year, we would have drew that, if not lose it.
Well, I look at that first half, Webby, right? And United were comfortable, I thought. I didn't see West Ham coming at United. But the second half, they changed, they grew more into the game. And really, you know, they were unlucky not to take a point away. What do you reckon on that, my mate?
Yeah, you've got to give plaudits to the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
All day long, you know, a lot of people have criticised him recently. Is it time for him to go? Is it time for a new keeper? The Dean Henderson scenario we had a couple of years ago. But it's proved again today why he's probably been played this season, 5 out of the last 7 or 8 seasons. He's pulled off some world. We know we can do that. We know what shot stopping, there's probably no one better in the Premiership. And he's proved it today. He's virtually got us the 3 points with 3 or 4 world-class saves. World-class.
You're right there, world class. Now, before on my video, Kieran asked me about Rashford and Shaw. Now, my opinion on that is I think they're vastly improved. To me, Shaw is improved immensely. Is that the partnership down the left? Because we don't seem to be getting anything going on the right here, Webby, and I'm not sure who should be out there. Anthony wasn't playing today, but is there anyone else what's good enough to get a partnership going there? Because Dalot needs a partner, surely.
He needs a rest more than a partner, so. And he said, you know what, he needs to get home tonight and his wife from a big bath, 4 cans of Bud at the side and a bell to ring, because he deserves it. Superb again today. Some of those headers at the far post, you know, when Antonio's coming, that's his bread and butter. You know, when the Stern check was coming in and he dealt with them well. No, you're right. I think, Shaw, we're going back to the scenario when, do you know what, when the kid come in, from Porto, your mate, do you know what, I'm not tired, so I forget his name. And it brought Shaw on because Luke Tellez, yeah, sorry about that, folks, Tellez. It brought Shaw on because Shaw didn't have to train, but he was going to start every week. Now, he can't afford to do that, and it's brought him on, and I thought he was superb. I thought, but one thing I'm going to say, I just think we was a bit slow with Maguire at the back. I just think the play was slow. The movement wasn't there, you know. I know because West Ham made it hard by putting men behind the ball like the team did on Thursday night, but at the end of the day, so it's going down as Manchester United 1, West Ham London 0. It's 3 big points for us, and then we march on to Thursday and then on to Villa Park Sunday. But again, there's on about Rashford. He took his goal great. I think a few other times in the game where he could have got himself injured by shying out of tackles, you know. But great header, great cross by the resurrection, Ericsson, and 3 massive points.
That partnership at the back, Maguire and Martinez today. Martinez, to me, was immense. But Maguire grew in the game, I thought, in the second half. When you say slow, it was slow in the first half. Maguire was part of that, the way they played football, because West Ham didn't press him. But once they pressed, Martinez and Maguire, to me, I thought they played exceptional. They battled, they knew what they were doing, and they fought for it. But Maguire, can he improve? Can he get in the team?
Well, I think looking at it now, obviously Varane's not going to play till probably after the World Cup now. Lindelof is ill. It'll be funny. Well, I'm not saying it'll be funny. If Lindelof's just got a bit of a flu bug or something, it'll be see what the manager picks for Thursday night, because Thursday night's a massive game. You know, if he goes with Maguire and he's saying, well, listen, you're that man at the moment who's got that place, and it's down to Varane when he's fit to get back in there. I just thought second half, Maguire had to up his game because they were finding more spaces, and fair play in second half. But I just thought the build-up in the first half was like back to the old days. Slow, no movement, going backwards all the time. But then you got to say, was that because of West Ham putting men behind the ball? You know what I mean? I thought...
Was you impressed with West Ham today? Because normally in the league,
I wasn't first half, Joe. Second half I was. Do you know what it is, though, Joe? And I said it about Thursday night. They've got good players, international players, players what have hurt us in the past, players what have hurt other teams. So come and express yourself.
Did they not have the belief?
I think they might have. I don't know. Maybe they believe. I know the record's not great scoring goals this year. I think it's one of the worst ones in the league. But we know the players they've got. So I'm thinking, are they cheating the manager? Are they cheating the fans? You know, I like the kid Bowen who they got from Hull. You know, he doesn't look out of place at West Ham. I think, no disrespect to West Ham, I think he can play for the bigger club. We all know about Declan Rice, how he's been linked to United and linked to other clubs. So they have got the players. I think sometimes it's the management said, you do this and don't do that. But I think the second half, they played well. I'm lucky not to get a point, but I don't give a monkey's chuff.
No, we don't. Now, it's hard. I picked Rashford man of the match because of his goal. I thought he could have scored another, but it was his 100th goal. And that's the reason why. To me, it could have been Shaw, it could have been Dalot, it could have been Martinez. Many players could have got it. Hard to pick the man of the match. Yours, Webby.
The Fonzie's cool, but De Gea is cooler.
Yeah.
There you go.
World class.
World class. He proved it. Do you know, when I look at De Gea there, and he's made some ricks, all goalkeepers do, because if you're the goalkeeper and you make a rick, 9 times out of 10 it leads with a goal. Yeah. If you're the fullback sometimes or the midfield, you get away with it. But today was superb, and long may it continue. You know, we know what he's about. So, you know, people have doubters. People say, oh, he might have got a bit stale, he needs to move on. But today proved the point. On his day, is he a better goalkeeper, not just in the Premier League, but in European football? And on today's performance, I'm struggling to find one.
Last one before we go, Webby. Right. Alanga. Yeah. Did he do himself any favours today? Did he put a game on? Or was he not in it, really?
I think with Alanga, if you look at West Ham's fullback, the kid Creswell, he's like a wing-back. And when he played a 4, and he's dangerous. And I thought he did a good job by containing him, overlapping and going up. But we don't want that from Alanga. I think Alanga's all about confidence. I think if he puts that chance away in the first couple of minutes, then he goes on. I thought he did okay. Nothing spectacular, but you're right what you're saying. So we've got a problem on that right-hand side. Dalot, and rightly so, is the number 1 right back at the club. But we've got to find someone on the right-hand side to bring Dalot on even more. Because if he gets that partnership, and like you're saying about Shaw and Rashford, it only brings Dalot on as a player.
Does that mean Anthony and Dalot have got to up the partnership? I mean, you've got to remember that Anthony's not been here. Is that the partnership?
I'm a big fan of Sancho. You know, he's not been too great this season. He started off all right. Obviously scored a goal against Liverpool. Needs to up his game. You know, for me, I hope he doesn't go to the World Cup and he has 6 weeks off. Bit of rest, bit of recuperation, and bang into it and buzzing when he's coming back. But, you know, he's proved, he's a proven international, he's a proven decent European player by playing at Dortmund. So he needs to up his game. Anthony needs to up his game.
Is he playing Thursday night, Sancho? Is that what you want?
I'd like Anthony to play. I think he offers us more going forward.
Big game.
Oh, massive game. So, but I heard someone saying before about if we don't get the right result Thursday, I can't wait to get a big European team back here. We could have the likes of Barcelona, Juventus, is it Ajax? They're proper European nights. I know it's only in the Thursday night football, and other fans will laugh at us, but there's nothing greater under the lights at Old Trafford, a full house again, like it was on Thursday, against a top European team, 2-legged game, bring it on if the results don't go right.
Well, we're battling, Webby. That's the good sign there, because that was fantastic tonight. So let's hope we can do it on Thursday. Listen, me and Webby, we're relaxing here. Hope you're relaxing at home. Get your comments in. Get the likes in. Hey, and listen, we'll be back on Tuesday with more. It'll be me and Kieran, so look out for that. Thank you.
Good night. Cheers, Tom.
Cheers, Webby. Top man.